Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another calisthenics workout video, and today we're going to be doing a planche workout for all variations. Let's get started. Alright guys, so if you haven't already, definitely consider smashing that subscribe button if you're interested in calisthenics workouts. And guys, that is what we do here on this channel. I say this every video. We want our engagement to go through the roof. We want to reach as much persons as possible who are interested in calisthenics and want calisthenics to change their life in any way that benefits them physically. So it's been about 1 year since we started posting videos. So for those of you who have been following along from the very beginning, hopefully you've made some form of calisthenics progress, and more specifically progress in the planche. Whether it be half laying or doing a full straddle planche, by now you should have mastered the ability to hold a tuck planche and developed enough straight arm strength to be moving on to some higher progressions. And that is what today's workout is really going to help us with. We're going to be working all of the planche variations, all the ones that you've practiced so far, and of course the higher level planche variations like full planche and straddle planche. Now you might be saying, well Jay, I can barely perform a half lay planche. How am I going to do a full planche? And you don't have to worry, we're going to be using resistance bands and methods that increase the leverage so that the planche exercise you're doing is not going to be as hard as holding the final variation of a full planche or even a straddle planche. Now the purpose of this routine is to ensure that your transition from your lower progression, your lower planche progression, to a higher one is as smooth as possible, as well as just develop the right body positions for the final versions of the planche. You want to start solidifying your form from the early stages so that, for example, when you move from a advanced tuck planche into a half lay planche, you know the amount of posterior pelvic tilt that you're supposed to be applying so that you get the right body position, as well as applying some hollow body to the movement in the correct order, so that when you actually reach the full planche, it's just like, you know, butter. You just enter it as smoothly as possible, and you don't have to be having that awful pike that, you know, most beginners end up having when they move to straddle planche. So you get an overall smooth transition. So we're going to be doing 4 planche exercises that are going to work on the 4 variations. Those are tucked, half lay, straddle, and full. So we're going to be doing a full planche hold with a resistance band for 9 seconds. Then we're going to do straddle planche kickouts for 5 reps. We're going to move on to half lay planche swings, that's swinging to half lay planche for 5 reps. And then we're going to finish off with negative tuck planche holds against the wall. So we're going to rest for 20 to 30 seconds between each exercise and 2 to 3 minutes between each round. You guys know already, you got to hit that timestamp button to start the routine all over again, because there's 2 more rounds for you guys to do. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's get straight into the routine. All right, for those of you at a park or you have your parallettes at home, we're going to be using them, but you're going to want somewhere to put your resistance band so that you can use it in the planche. Of course, I'm using my monkey bar. I'm going to wrap it around just like this and create an opening for my feet. If you guys find that the band you're using is a little bit too light, you might want to get a thicker band. I think the thickest one is green, and that'll give you the most resistance to help lift your feet up. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to be putting our toes at the end of the resistance band to give us the most leverage in the planche. For some of you who this might be a little bit too easy, you probably want to put the resistance band by your waist. The further you bring it up is the harder the exercise is going to be. So as you can see, I'm going to put one foot in, steady myself on the parallettes, get another one in as well. And just like this, guys, I'm going to set myself so my arms are by my waist, or my hands rather, and we're going to go into the full planche, holding for 9 seconds. All right, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. See, there we go, guys. Now that felt a little bit easy for me, but that's the idea. I'd probably want to bring the bands a little bit closer to my waist and perform the movement again. All right, so that's full planche, guys. Next, we're moving to straddle planche kickouts. And as I was speaking of the waist option, I'm actually going to use it because these are going to be a little bit too easy for me They might not be for you, but I recommend you do them with the band around your waist so that you have enough space for your legs to kick out. So you're gonna wrap the band around your waist, grab onto your parallettes, and come up into the tuck planche. And we're gonna be kicking out for 5 reps, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So as you can see, we moved from tuck planche to straddle planche right there. That helped us work on our transition. Now we're going to be going into half lay swings. So if you have a high enough dip bar, you can do them on them like I'm about to do now. But if you have parallettes that are too low to the ground, you might want to go onto, say, a monkey bar or something higher that gives you the ability to swing your legs like this. All right, guys, so you know what the half lay planche looks like. Now, you don't want to put too much effort into this. You want to let the momentum carry you up like this. Right? We're not trying to hold the half lay planche. We're just trying to get the momentum to reach into the planche position. The main effort that you should be applying to this move is when you're coming back down to slow the negative portion. That's where the strength is going to come in. Okay, guys, here we go. 5 reps. 3, 2, and 1. Slow the descent, guys. It's 4. One more, guys. Here we go. Oop, my bad. All right, feeling that in my shoulders and my core. So last up is we got the tuck planche. So as you can see, we just did 3 main variations. Now moving into the final one, which is the easiest one, the tucked. Now I'm going to do mine against the pole, but if you got a wall, that's where I expect you to do this move. So we're going to go like we're going into a handstand. Right, guys? What you're going to do is you're going to come down into the tuck planche. So you're not fully into a handstand. You're somewhat angled, so your feet have enough room to come down into the planche. So here we go. 5 seconds eccentric. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See, tuck planche, guys. 3 reps, 5 seconds eccentric. Let's go for the second rep. Follow along on your wall, or wherever you have an elevated surface. Let's come down on. All right, tuck planche. One more rep, guys. All planche variations we're working on here. You can probably turn your wrists out. You're placing them forward a little bit too hard. All right, so that is it, guys. 4 planche variations all in one workout. Now you're going to repeat this for 2 more rounds, and that's going to be your planche workout for the day. Now you want to make sure that you're a little bit more strict on your form as I was in this video. Ensure you have the protraction in your planche so you get used to holding it from the early stages. We already talked about this in my previous planche videos that I'm still at the stage where I'm working on my protraction, and it's something you want to get down from the very beginning so that you don't try to solve it later when you already have all these calisthenics skills and you're trying to gel them together. So thanks so much for watching. Definitely hit that like button and share the video. If you have a friend where both of you are trying to reach your full planche together, this will help the both of you. Smash that subscribe button. We post videos weekly, calisthenics guides and workouts. And of course, if you want the resistance bands or the parallettes or any form of calisthenics equipment to help you train like we did today and improve your skills, go to calisthenicsja.com and pick up one of these. We got them ready and in stock, guys. It's been Jay. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.